MacBooks have become less and less innovative recently, but why? It seems that Apple is greedy, but there's more to this phenomenon than greed. What's up, guys? I'm Aaron the Tech Guy, and today we're going to be talking about greedy companies and how that's a bit of a misnomer. MacBooks used to be the only well-built laptop on the market. In 2005, if you wanted to buy a premium laptop, you'd buy the MacBook Pro, no questions asked. Recently, though, that has changed. Windows laptops have become more competitive in the premium market, often making the MacBook seem like a poor choice in comparison. For example, the Lenovo Yoga C930 comes in at a very similar price to the MacBook Pro with Touch Bar, but the Yoga is a 2-in-1, it has a better processor, and it still maintains similar battery life to the MacBook Pro. You could also buy a Surface laptop too, with the exact same spec as the MacBook Pro with Touch Bar, for $1299, which is $400 cheaper than the offering from Apple. Finally, the new MacBooks are plagued with issues such as the butterfly keyboard. In fact, the only clear reason to buy a MacBook in 2019 is if one needs to tie into the rest of the Apple ecosystem. To become more competitive, Apple could create the greatest 2-in-1 of all time by combining macOS, iOS, and the iPad Pro, but they haven't done that. It is clear now that Apple's MacBooks are less competitive than before. But you might ask why? Why is Apple falling this low? If I were to ask the random Apple hater on the streets, he or she would probably tell you that Apple is greedy. And that person would be, drumroll please, 100% correct, and incorrect at the exact same time. It is true that Apple wants to eke out the most amount of money from its customers, but this is not exclusive to Apple alone. Every single public company also wants to do this as well. Their main purpose is to extract as much money from you so that they can please their shareholders and stay in business. Companies don't exist for the benefit of their customers. It's just that usually the benefit of the customer lines up with the interests of the people. In the case of Apple, capitalizing on the MacBook's image as a pro product is more important than actually creating an innovative product. Just recently, Congress demanded that Apple and Google take down an app called AppShare from their respective app stores. AppShare is an app that allows Saudi men to track women. Can you guess what Apple said? They said no. They refused to take the app down, even though it was a blatant obstruction of women's rights. Now we don't know 100% why they made this move, but I find it almost impossible that there was no financial kickback from it. If that doesn't prove that companies will do anything for the money, I don't know what will. Because all companies are just as greedy as Apple, it is impossible to say that the only reason that MacBooks are less innovative than the competition is because Apple is greedy and they just want to take all your money, because all other companies do the same thing. So it's either all or nothing. Either companies are altruistic, benevolent organizations that just want to make the best products for the people, and Apple is just an evil overlord, which we just proved to be incorrect, or all companies are just as bad and should be treated as such. Apple is not unique in any way, and the hate around it is not deserved. Not more than any other company at least. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. As always, you're watching Aaron the Tech Guy. Yes, making extremely expensive phones isn't exclusive to Apple. In fact, Samsung's phones are just as expensive, with the cheapest Galaxy S10, the S10e, starting at $750 compared to the XR, which also starts at $750. Just pointing that out.